And most importantly, let us also recognize our graduates, Airman Leadership School, Class 26.
Let's go!
This morning's guest speaker and class mentor, Chief Master Sergeant Sharika Caesar, is the Senior Enlisted Leader, Air Operations and Special Capabilities Division. She serves as the Principal Enlisted Advisor to the Division Chief, translating leadership intent into operational execution to strengthen readiness development and resilience across the division and command. She provides strategic guidance on all domain command and control operations across the full spectrum of military contingencies, reinforcing PACAF's ability to project power and maintain readiness through the Indo-Pacific theater. Chief Caesar is also responsible for identifying and employing critical talent to enhance regional stability and security. She and her team also align operational nodes with strategic objectives by designing processes that underpin the development of combat-ready airmen. Her area of responsibility encompasses the Pacific Command Center and 9 wings across 3 numbered air forces in support of 46,000 military and civilian personnel, 320 fighter and attack aircraft, and 52% of the Earth's surface. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Chief Master Sergeant Sharika Caesar.
Aloha and good morning. Good morning, Class 26 Charlie.
Morning.
I know you guys want to be here. Hey, first and foremost, I want you guys to know that being your mentor during this time has filled me up in ways that I did not anticipate. I spend most of my time planning for how we're going to respond as a force to crisis and conflict. As you can imagine, there are many variables that contribute to a decisive edge. But the most crucial variable is you. The completion of Airman Leadership School is only the beginning of your climb. It won't be about how fast you can get there, and it won't be about what's on the other side. This journey will be all about the climb. You are the raison d'etre of mission success. And it began with the Blue Book. Now, if you're thinking about the profession of arms, then you're kind of on the right track. But I'd like to take you back about 200 years before the Air Force's little Blue Book. His name, Baron von Steuben. And today we stood and paid respect to our nation's flag. But there would be no American flag without von Steuben and Valley Forge in 1778. The year he established the non-commissioned officer as the backbone of the military. Before this, the Continental Army employed British ways of doing things in the military and preparing forces. In fact, commissioned officers were considered the key to mission success. But von Steuben, he challenged this concept and shifted the operational paradigm. We won the Revolutionary War because von Steuben unlocked the cheat code. He believed in the potential of the non-commissioned officers. We could all take a lesson from von Steuben. So I would like to encourage you to take a risk on your leadership journey and believe in someone who is becoming. I once had a staff sergeant say to me, "Senior, we got a bad batch of airmen from basic military training." My response was, "There are no bad apples. They are not apples. And in the military, we get the people we get and we don't get to throw a fit. We rise to the occasion to mold them into the airmen we need. The greatest leaders understand that we stand on the shoulders of giants. But in reality, those giants are just ordinary people who rose to the occasion to do extraordinary things. And much like our predecessors, we are ordinary. And the military has offered us an opportunity to do something extraordinary, to protect the security of the American people, to defend the values at the heart of the American way of life, and to assure our allies and partners. As non-commissioned officers, you will inherit junior service members who perform along the continuum of performance. You will supervise someone carrying the weight of things you cannot see nor imagine. You will supervise people who may be at the lowest points in their careers and their lives, but do not rob them of the power of belief. Picasso said everything you can imagine is real. When you can imagine the height of someone's potential sans their current performance, well, that, my friends, that is leadership. Because effort can be invisible until it is not. I want you guys to be the 1 degree you were meant to be. You see, much like how effort can be imperceptible until it can be experienced. At 211 degrees, water is hot, but it's still just water. When water reaches 212 degrees, it transforms into steam, which carries significantly more energy than hot water. It is that very 1 degree shift that literally helped power the modern world you know today. It ignited the Industrial Revolution. So what if I told you that a position nor rank doesn't define your leadership, your ability to lead, or your leadership style? What if I told you it only sharpens what life has already carved? Leadership begins the moment you realize survival depends on what you choose to do next. Just 1 year after attending Airman Leadership School and sitting at my very own graduation, I stepped onto the back of a C-130 Hercules aircraft in the heart of a city in Iraq. Conceptually, I understood why I was wearing Kevlar vests, a helmet, and had a loaded weapon on my body. But it was the second between stepping on that tarmac on the airfield and hearing the horrid symphony of explosions and sirens that I understood the weight of the invisible rucksack we all acquire the day we take the oath. That rucksack is the call. The call to serve in the agency of something greater than ourselves, with the offering of our lives. That day I knew one thing with absolute certainty. I may have only arrived on that aircraft alone, without people, the ones I would serve with, but I knew I would not leave Iraq unless we could work together as a team. The truth is, you will never reach the walls of your existence without other people. So show up every day, knowing success is rented, and you gotta pay that rent every single day. Today, the geopolitical landscape and threat environment have evolved, and we will not succeed in any crisis or conflict without our non-commissioned officers, without you. Winston Churchill said, "To each there comes a time in their lifetime, a special moment when they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered a chance to do a very special thing, unique to them and fitted to their talents." What a tragedy if that moment finds them unprepared or unqualified for that which could have been their finest hour. Well, I can confidently say, I know you'll be ready. After spending the past few weeks together, I believe that when your moment comes, you will be the 1 degree difference, the 1 degree you were meant to be. You will reach your boiling point and rise to the power of the potential that exists already in you. Now, there was a pretty large debate about who was the best flight. Well, today I would like to go ahead and solidify that argument. The best flight of Class 26 Charlie, drum roll, can I get a little drum roll? Is the flight you are about to take on your leadership journey. Listen, guys, I want to wish you good luck. And I want to remind you, you must become students of your profession. And don't forget to lift as you climb. Mahalo and bravo to you.